What's up, collectors? Looky what I finally found. I am very excited to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends 2-pack X-Men Marvel's Dark Phoenix and Cyclops Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack. Now this is one that I have been looking for a long time, and I just happened to walk into Toys R Us today. Boom, they had like 4 of them. So finally, I guess Toys R Us, with the whole bankruptcy thing, is starting to, set their stores up a certain way. They're giving a lot more, adult friendly collectibles out there. So very, very cool. But the packaging is what we've seen with other Marvel Legends 2 packs. You do have the black on yellow Legend series. See the figures behind the window. You got the Toys R Us exclusive logo, X-Men, the names. On the side, you got a cool comic image of Dark Phoenix there. Then on the other side, you got the same exact thing. On the top, you got the window. On the bottom, you got that. On the back, you got the 2 images of the characters, along with a little bit of read-up here. But yeah, that is the packaging. Let's pop these out and check them out. Okay, and here they are out of the packaging along with the accessories. Now I do want to note that the back of the box is a pull-out, so you can actually technically pull this out. And you do get some pretty cool comic book art on there. So that is pretty neat. Pretty cool. Now, taking a closer look at these figures, this is a really nice 2-set, guys. Or 2-pack, 2-set. I don't know why I said that. I am using my little nifty NECA stands for the alternate heads, which we will get into in a second. But, man, this Cyclops figure looks freaking dope. I love this thing. Really nice. Really nice shading. Let's take a look at him first. Dark Phoenix is a little bit hard to stand, so that's a little bit annoying. But let's take a closer look at Cyclops first here, because he is looking just great. Really nice job paint and sculpting this guy. Really nice. And I love this kind of classic, look. I like the Jim Lee look, but I like this classic Cyclops too. It reminds me of like that old figure where you could push the back of his head and it would light up. And I still wish Marvel Legends would give us some kind of blast effects for his, visor. Something that we can plug on there. That would just be awesome. But I'm taking a closer look. You see, really nice job on the head sculpt. Looks really great. Almost looks like the same head sculpt, the bottom part anyway. But really nice, clean job on the visor. Really nice shading all throughout this figure. They did a phenomenal job with shading all throughout this figure. We get really nice dark blue and some splotches of lighter blue. We do have a little issue here where you can kind of see through the figure in that little part right there. So I guess this mold is kind of where it's been used so many times. We do have a floating belt, so that's a floaty piece, so that's not too bad. Of course, you guys seen the this body quite a bit. We do have nice little boots for him. Don't have to worry about pieces falling down like on the other one. Just really nice job on this Cyclops all the way around. Looks amazing. Even on the back, they continued with all that shading. So definitely awesome Cyclops. And just to get the comparison out of the way, here is 2 really good Cyclopses. Actually, they're both really good figures. I was definitely excited for this this Cyclops, but this one is even better. So as you can see, it looks like they use the same exact body, but just the shading, I can't even talk. The shading just looks really good. And it just shows you how much a little bit of shading can go to make a figure just look, good and awesome. That's what I was trying to say. It wasn't coming out. But so that is the comparison between the 2 Cyclopses that we have got. Both really nice figures, that's for sure. Now going over his articulation, it is the standard. You do get swivel. You do get up really good. Get down really good. You don't really get any pivot. Of course, you have the standard swivel and hinge at the shoulders, so you get about that much. Goes all the way around. Oh, it's like a ratchet joint. That surprised me. You do have a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows, which are a little gummy and sloppy. I'm not digging that. You do have rotation and a hinge, of course. You do got ab crunch, brings them over about that much, back about that much. Do have a swivel, going out about that much, going forward about that much, going back. You do have the thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, which again are kind of gummy. You do have a swivel at the boot. Then of course you got your hinge down for the foot to go really nice back, really nice forward, and you do have a forward facing pin for a rocker. So just really nice Cyclops all at the end of the day. This one is really bad over here. Really gummed up joint there, kind of falling all apart. So that's kind of annoying. But still makes a really nice looking Cyclops figure. And then if Cyclops wasn't awesome enough, here's this amazing Dark Phoenix. They did such a good job on this. Like the head sculpt alone is just worth getting the figure. And then we get 3 of them. But taking a closer look at this head sculpt, I mean, look at the amazing job they did on that. Really nice sculpt on the hair. The eyes look really nice, painted really nice. The mouth is painted very nice, very clean. We get a little bit of, you know, shading on the hair, so that's really cool. I mean, the hair is really impressive, actually. Really nice, kind of like, you know, shades, fades of red kind of going up. Really cool. And I'm sure we've seen this body before, but we do get shading in her as well. We get nice shading going pretty much just in the chest, and that's about it. Everywhere else is pretty plain. And of course the gloves are just kind of painted on, and the paint on the legs as well. But you know, it's not too bad, a little bit marbly. But it just makes it look even cool. And then we have this kind of floaty piece here. But really nice job on the emblem on the chest. It's painted nice and clean. But yeah, the head sculpt just looks great. Now I'm going over her articulation. It's pretty standard. You don't really get much movement because of the hair, unfortunately. But I mean, you can turn it, you know, and get a little bit up and down. Get really nice movement in the arms. They can pretty much go out horizontal. Of course, that swivels all the way around. Single bend. Do get swivel out of that as well. Of course, the hinge, swivel, and hinge. Do get nice movement in the top part of the torso all the way around. And the hips only go about that much. Kick forward, kick back. Do have your thigh swivel. Do have double jointed knees. And you do have a hinge. Yeah, there it goes. She's got detents. Okay, so you get about that much back, about that much forward, and you do have an ankle rocker. But really nice job on this Dark Phoenix figure. Looks great. And then as far as the 2 other heads, we do have this one, and all the heads look great, by the way. Look really good. I don't know why my camera is not focusing. But taking a closer look at this one, you can see it's just kind of like a very soft look to it, but it looks good. Very neutral face. Again, we get nice shading, you know, in the hair. So the hair looks really good. But again, nice paint with the eyes and nice paint with the lips. And this one on the figure looks good as well on the figure. And then we get the other head sculpt, which again, really nice sculpt on the hair, nice shading all throughout the hair, nice paint on the eyes, nice paint on the lips. Really nice job with all 3 head sculpts. As good as all 3 head sculpts are, I would have taken some kind of effect for Cyclops's you know, laser beam. But the fact that we get all 3 heads all painted so nice, and we get some good articulation with her. She is a little bit loose, a little bit floppy, I'm noticing in some areas, but it is cool that they continued to paint But yeah, really, really nice 2-pack, guys. Of course, with the hair being sculpted the way it is, it does limit, you know, some of the movement. But I'm just going to put this plain one on there for now. And she does have a little bit of the lollipop syndrome, I'm noticing. But we'll get her stand up. She does have an issue standing as well. You kind of have to like lean her forward and just get her balanced. But yeah, guys, really, really nice 2-pack. Let me give you some comparisons here, so you can see what they will look like on the shelf. Here's a couple other Marvel Legends, and we'll even throw in a Black Series. And these are the NECA headstands that I'm using for her alternate heads here. Really cool, by the way. But that gives you a closer look, or not a closer look, that gives you an idea of what they will look like on the shelf. Cyclops is pretty much smack dab at 6 inches. Phoenix is a little bit under 6 inches. Of course, I didn't really have her standing straight up, but she is hard to stand, so just be aware of that. She does have some loose joints. Cyclops has some gummy joints, a little bit of looseness in his torso, but I mean, overall, really nice set. Oh, I completely forgot to talk about her awesome, I forgot what this is called, but really nice sculpt and translucent plastic on this. Really, really nice job on this. Nice orange. You get a little bit of yellow color in there as well. And you can pretty much just clamp this on her arm like so. So that is definitely pretty cool and nice that they gave a lot to Dark Phoenix and really didn't give anything to Cyclops. But yeah, guys, that is a review on the Marvel Legends X-Men 2-pack, Toys R Us exclusive, Dark Phoenix and Marvel Cyclops. If you are in the, you know, Baltimore, Glen Burnie, Pasadena area, these are starting to hit shelves at the local Toys R Us. So get yourself out there and pick them up before all the scalpers snatch them up. But yeah, that is the review, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm going to continue to knock my figures down. But take care and see you next time.